All right, Alan Vaughan here, TagSDF.com. We're back. I don't even know where we're at. Coach's office. We're sitting down. We got chairs here. I'm with Glendale junior guard Thomas Whittaker. Thomas, how are you, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Did they call you T-Wit, or is that something that Williamson just did? Does that happen?
It actually started with Blake. Blake Friedman was one of the first ones to call me that, and Coach and everybody else just picked up on it.
Right. Okay. You like it?
Yeah.
It works?
Yeah, it works for me.
Before we move on, talk about Blake Friedman's hair. It's like a running joke with all of our website. We love it. Have you ever seen anyone with a haircut like that?
No, not really. I love it.
It's just different.
Yeah.
Just not the normal type of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, how would you diagnose the season so far? How would you grade your guys' performance so far this year?
I feel like we're doing better than we did last year. Mm-hmm. Just with a tougher schedule.
Yeah.
Obviously with the tournament champions.
Yeah.
So, but we're doing pretty good.
You guys satisfied with where you're at? I mean, you guys are undefeated in the conference. Obviously, we're going to talk about Kickapoo, and that's coming up. But you guys are starting to kind of find that groove, you think, in the conference?
Yeah, obviously we'd rather win more games than what we have right now.
Right.
We would have loved to have beaten like Nixa and Rogersville, but I feel like we're on a roll.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. How would you grade your game? Because you're a junior nestled in amongst, it just seems like handfuls of seniors. So how would you describe it? You've been able to carve out some playing time for yourself.
Well, even as a starter, I've had people tell me, especially my parents and stuff, but I've had even my teammates tell me that I need to be more aggressive.
Right.
So, but I feel like just even being as aggressive right now, I'm doing pretty good. So.
Yeah, everyone can shoot on the team is what it feels like. It feels like, how just for the people who maybe haven't seen you play, how would you describe what you do out on the court?
I like to balance the floor out a little bit. We have quite a few shooters, and me and Blake really, we like to get in the lane.
Yeah,
helps create more space for our shooters.
Right. Now, you guys aren't the biggest team. I mean, you guys are probably one of the smallest teams around. But why does it work so well?
Just hustle, hard work. We like to play fast, and hard work and hustle, you have to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Is it contagious? I mean, with these guys, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I always tell people, especially at the Tournament of Champions, when everyone's like, why are they here? And I said, well, just watch them play. They hustle, they play hard, all those types of things. Is it kind of contagious, the way that it works together?
Yeah, you see one guy working hard, and the rest of the guys are like, hey, I gotta work just as hard as that kid, and just sprouts within the team, and everybody starts doing it.
Do you guys use a lack of height as a chip on your shoulder at all, ever? Does that ever come into play? Do you guys think about that ever?
I think we feel like it's motivation.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, hey, these kids are short, we can just bully them down.
Right.
It just helps us.
Right. How tall are you, Thomas? Let's tell the camera. How tall are you?
I'm almost 5'9".
Almost 5'9", right?
In there.
Right, but you're talking about you like get in the paint, you like to get down and do all those types of things. Very good, very good. All right, so let's talk about Kickapoo. Obviously, the big game. We're taping this on Monday. Big game is Tuesday night. What is it like? Take us inside of that rivalry, because obviously, you've grown up seeing it, and now you're playing in it. So talk about what that's like.
Well, it's different than most games, but it's not.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain that, because it's just another game for some people, but for us, it's one of those games where you have to work harder. Your heart's pounding more. There's more stuff going through your head, and it's one of those games where you really, really want to win. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's it like? Because obviously it's not one of those things where, it seems like it's overstated. Oh, rivals, well, we hate those guys. I mean, obviously it's not like that, but you want to beat them bad, right? I mean, you want to beat them bad for all the bragging rights and for everything going forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, off the court, we could be friends.
Right.
But on the court, hey, I'm playing to win.
Right. Yeah.
And obviously we're here to have fun, but we want to win.
Yeah, you want to beat them. You just don't want to be able to have that, right? You be able to have that with them. So, awesome. All right, so what's it like to play? Do you ever wish it was at home or it was at their place? I know it's on the neutral court, and it's cool to play at Drury, and it's cool to have that, but do you ever wish that it was on one or the other?
Personally, for me, I like it the way it is, because the jury court is bigger.
Yeah.
And I love playing on bigger floors. But I also would like, because like last year in the Winter Classic we played them here and we won, and that was
yeah,
really
that
good.
doesn't happen. Yeah, right. You're right. And then, of course, they got beat in the tournament this year, so didn't get an opportunity to play that game.
Yeah.
But you're right, to be able to have it here, that hasn't happened in a long time. That hasn't happened in a long time.
And I didn't get in that game, I know, but I was on the bench, and on the bench I could just feel the energy.
Yeah.
And that was just from being at home.
Yeah, right. To just from being home. So what's it like in the hallways? So what's it going to be like tomorrow? You anticipate? I mean, can you feel it in the hallways? I mean, does everyone in the school know? Because it seems like there's so many people that comes out to that game that makes the trip to, not here, but over to Drury. Is it different in the hallways?
Yeah, there's the students they're more hyped up than regular days. Usually people are like, oh man, school, but on Kickapoo Day, it's like, dude, I can't wait.
Right.
And even on JV, everybody was coming up to me going, hey, good luck tonight, beat the poo and stuff.
Right.
Even on JV, so.
Very cool. Very cool. So what do you do for fun? Take us off the court just for a second. What do you just do for fun?
I love to hang out with my friends, just relax, play some video games.
Okay, like what?
Just old PlayStation 2 stuff.
Really?
Some newer PlayStation 3 just a little bit, but I like playing the old.
So what type of games? Sports games, RPGs, what type of stuff are we talking about?
I like just a lot of, like, all-around games. Can't really bring it down to just one type of game.
Got it.
Like, I love the old, like, Nintendo 64 games. Those were the best.
Yeah.
And so it was, like, the flying games, really.
Okay.
It was probably my most favorite. But
Nice. All right. What about music? What are you into right now?
I like just about everything,
Right.
really.
Okay.
I like to listen to rap, obviously. That
Right.
gets you more pumped up for. I listen to rap right before a game.
Okay.
It helps me get ready, but when I'm just down to rest, I listen to like rock and just everything else.
Okay. Any certain song or artist that gets you more fired up before a game?
As a basketball player, some people would think rap would give me
Right.
the most like motivation, but my favorite band, Blink-182.
Okay.
They always get me up.
Nice.
Wanting to go out there and do
Right.
better.
What about the rest of the team? What are they into? I mean, is there like a band or a song or something that kind of ties everyone together that gets them all fired up? All those seniors.
I would say it's more just the genre of rap or
Right.
hip hop that gets the whole team pumped up.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't really know what they do individually, like when they're just sitting there listening to headphones and stuff. So.
Any dubstep going on? Someone was trying. The football team was into dubstep. Has that permeated the basketball team at all?
It hasn't really gone over to me personally, but
Right.
I don't know if it has. It's when they do it away from the teams.
Right. Got it. Very good. Thomas, good luck this week. Thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.